I have a curious kitty. Actually, I'm gonna move this down for you. Oh, okay, maybe not. That's fine. I'm gonna move this down so she can sit on it, but she prefers this. What is that? You can't squeeze up there. Please don't try. Actually, you probably could, but don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. Okay, so it fits in here pretty well. There's the other shelf. I have one more of these tops to go on. I'm gonna leave it like this for the time being and then deal with the wire shelving later because that's just gonna be a chore to take apart and yeah. Because I'm gonna need something over, or my other stuff will be over there later. So yeah. But otherwise, this looks pretty good. It fits perfectly, and I still have a little bit of room between the door frame and the shelving unit. I don't think this is to the back. Oh, no, it is. Okay. That's as far back as it's going to go because of the molding on the bottom of the wall. So now I can start putting some stuff in here and clearing out some of these boxes, which I'm very pleased about. I'm probably going to start with product first and just kind of figure out what to put on top and what to put on bottom. I think table display things will just go on the bottom because I don't need to access that 24/7 like I would the actual product. So I'm going to start unpacking and putting stuff away. Okay, and I figured I'd show you this right now. So all of this up here we'll need a different display method for easy access, but for now the box is accessible and it's tucked away in a box, so it's not going to fall all over the place, which is great. I have my stickers in there. I have another one. I don't remember if I packed it or if I left it at the apartment, which I still have to grab. All that good stuff. And then I have extra things. So I have this is like miscellaneous. I have some pumpkin planters in there. I have random papers I have to go through in here. I have prints, and then generally this box comes with me to events that has a lot of display material. I have bags if you want a bag with a handle, paper bags, business cards, stuff like that. So eventually I'll have to split that up from the prints and things that are only for in-person events and move that down. But for now, this is what I'm working with. And then in that black box are prints and bookmarks, I think. I have another one somewhere that might have the bookmarks. So yeah, that's this progress so far. So I wanted to show real quick my Little Big Planet 2 Collector's Edition. I like this game. I didn't play the third one. I think it's all on Steam now. Wow, PS3. So long ago. Was there even a PS4? Or maybe I'm confusing PS4 and PS5. I just heard about one of PS5, so maybe that's why. But yeah, so those are the bookends that will be going here somewhere when I get it organized. And I was going through boxes and I got my Cricut stuff out. So all of that will be going into these drawers here, which is perfect because it's tidied away, dust won't get onto it as much. Yeah, so we'll be organizing that and then updates on stuff over here. This is what it's looking like so far. The more I put stuff away though, the more I'm like, I need to find a better solution to organize this, but that'll come much later. Boxes are accessible, that's all I care about right now. Do this over again. Alright, this is where I have left off at. I did bring the other ones. My 3D prints are in there for the ornaments. I got some Scotch tape, extra keychains that I haven't been packaged yet because I'm still getting through them. Sales-wise, I'm getting there. I should not have ordered this many. I ordered way too many. But whatever. Got some shipping supplies in there and just miscellaneous stuff down here. Got a sewing thing there. Just got a bunch of random stuff on the second and last shelf. So, yeah. I brought my sewing machine in, and I brought some of the, what are they called? The grid cube things in here, which I will actually be taking out eventually this week to organize in my clothes closet, because I kind of bought them for work, or for business stuff, but not really. So I got other ones for that. Yeah, so that's kind of where this is right now. I have a big space here. I think I'm going to put all the rest of the shipping stuff there. But I think I'm missing some boxes still, so I'm going to hold off on doing that, because if I have more stuff, I want to fill it up there. Because I could have sworn I had another purple box like that. I thought I did, but I could also be wrong, and I could have used it for something else. But I thought I did. But now I don't remember. So yeah, that's that. And then I got some stuff cleared out, which is good. This looks much better. I do have one box over here that has Christmas stuff in it, so I need to get rid of that. But otherwise, progress is happening. And I gotta clean up my desk because it's a mess right now with knickknacks. But I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out so far. Like, the Christmas tree is for display, so I probably should put that down there, but I don't want my cat to chew on it because sometimes she will do that. And I could put it back up on these shelves, but I would rather put actual boxes like that up here and not, I don't know. Yeah, so I still have stuff to put somewhere. I still have my 3D printer. I still have cube boxes that I put a lot of storage stuff in, which is now scattered about the office. And I need a bookshelf and a lot of other stuff to put out here. But yeah, that's where things are. Yeah. All right, so I kind of forgot I had these cubes from way back when. We were using them for a multitude of things at the apartment. And I'm like, oh, I can actually use this temporarily to put some books on. I can actually have my art books easily accessible again, and I'm really happy about that. I don't think this is all of them, though. I still think I'm missing some. I had The Fantastic Beasts, Howl's Moving Castle, Avatar, Last Airbender, Rise of the Guardians, Shape of Water, Fallout 4, which I actually have not played still, but I liked the concept art, so I got it. How to Train Your Dragon. I think this is just 1 and 2. That's the first one. The second one. So I don't think I have the third one. And then Hotel Transylvania too. I thought I had the first one for that as well, so I might have to wait on getting those until I verify that so I don't have duplicates, and just have like some business and general reference books up here. I don't want to like put too many books on this because these things aren't that sturdy and they can't hold that much weight, but this should be enough for now. And then as time goes on, I'll be able to get a proper solid wood shelf, not whatever this is made of, something that can hold a bunch of books. Or I'll make one. I don't know. We'll see. Price of wood is kind of pricey. So, but yeah. So this is coming together very well. And then I'm just slowly putting some things together. And then hopefully I can do like a full 360 of the room. I got my bookends for Little Big Planet 2 in here. I have some figurines in there. And I would like to take them out again. I haven't taken them out in a very long time. There are some fairies and dragons and stuff in there. So, yeah, I would like to get those out eventually. Okay, I'm in my chair doing a quick sort of vague 360 of my office space. Yeah. So that's that so far. I actually need to set this up next. All right, so I am putting this back together. This 3D printer stand. So we separated the legs here and just wrapped them up in the plastic like that over there. I just screwed them back in the way IKEA sent them. There's a screw on the top and they just twist it in. So to do the bottom ones for that one, and I will be good to go. Take my printer out and start setting it up, and hopefully everything's fine when I go to test it. Yeah, and just as like a note, these are also 3D printed here. So those are all these orange bits are 3D printed. So that's just plastic that I screwed in. You can see the screws to put this together. There's a ton of like custom DIY 3D printer enclosures you can make, or stands now. So you should go check them out if you have a 3D printer. Also, I ordered some felt pads to put on the bottom of this. So that way when I put it, or I mean, it's not coming tonight or today. It'll come sometime this week. But then I can put the felt pads on here so I can like have an easier time having it on this floor. Because before it was on carpet and now it's on concrete. So I'm like, this might not be the best thing to touch that. So it'll be fine for a couple days. But yeah, so that way it'll be easier to move around if I have to, because I did it with my organizer and it worked out really well. So that'll hopefully be done this weekend. This is the printer, yay! So it looks like it's in one piece. Now I have to take this thing out. I'm gonna try and do it with one hand because it's not heavy. Okay, that's not gonna work. It's not heavy, but it's like stuck on the styrofoam thing. So I gotta take it out. All right, everything is set up, I believe. Well, I mean, I didn't have to really set much up, but it's all plugged in there. Cord, power, and everything. So I'm gonna turn it on. Wish for the best. Yeah, it's on. All right, cool. So that works, which is fantastic. Prusa i3 MK3, okay. I don't know why the Z depth has a question mark, or Z depth or whatever. I'm probably gonna have to recalibrate it, which really sucks. It's like the least favorite part of mine. So now I have to put the top on, which is this right here, and then set up a bunch of this. Okay, a lot of this is just miscellaneous stuff, but I have the filament holder there, the gray thing. I have the filament clippers in there, and I have some extra cords in there. So I need to put together and get the filament in, because I can't do any testing if there's no filament in there. All right, so the printer works really well. Got my order done and set up. It's a little bit of burnt plastic. It's not a big deal. Get off. All right. All right, I'll just take it off when this actually cools down more. I probably have to reprint another one because I think that's a little bit of burnt plastic there, which is normal. That's not like unusual. It just means there's extra filament on the nozzle. That needs to be heated up before I can pull that out. But yeah, overall it works and I'm very happy. That means I can start doing new stuff again. Finally. I did have to get a blank SD card though, because I left the actual one at the apartment. I left everything there, it seems. So when we get back to the apartment, I'll have to pull that out of the other 3D printer that my boyfriend has. Because we were going to use his as a backup between shoving stuff into the pod and moving down here. Which I didn't actually have to use, and I think I forgot to bring it with, so. Not a big deal. I can just reslice files and save them on here and be on my merry way. Alright, so this is where I'm ending the studio vloggy thingy-merjigger. So just to zoom out here, I decided I might change this setup because I love it being long, except because it's not like a super small room, but it's small enough where I'm like, I need a packing station. this space isn't going to cut it for that. I can put something there, but then I lose potential storage space for shelving, and I'm like, okay, well, what is the solution? And the solution is to put this into an L-shaped desk, which I should have listened to the mother in the beginning and done that. But, you know, live and learn. And then I went to make it an L-shaped desk where that hole is. I can then move my chair, basically be like, okay, there's the L-shaped desk, and I can put a second like surface against the short part as my packing station, and then keep that wall space for shelving and more storage and all that good stuff for items. That's the plan. I don't know when I'm going to execute the plan because I just don't feel like unplugging all the monitors and cords. Look at this. I haven't even organized them yet. It's just stuff I don't want to do. And then I have to also keep in mind where I'm going to put my monitors because I don't really want people outside looking in the window. I mean, they're not looking in the window. It's just, you know, mentally it feels like people are watching. So that's where I am. I'm just dreading redoing this desk. It won't be a lot of work because it's already put together. I just don't want to do it right now. So probably going to be a project for later in the year, which is fine because that's when things are going to kick up in terms of product again, because I'm making some new prints finally. I'll be working on some new sticker sheets and a ton of new product, which is good because it's been a year of not making anything, which I am not necessarily happy with. But all that's going to be changing, thankfully, because I am really excited to make some new stuff again. I need to make new stuff. So I fixed this, or I changed this a little bit. I made it higher. Put a dinosaur up there, put my filament there, some more books, references, comics. Here, we'll zoom in so you can see the comics. I have Bloodstain, Terror in the Trenches, Isom. Those are all the same. It's part 2, but there's 3 different covers. I liked it a lot. I enjoyed it more than the first. I highly recommend it. You can search on, let's see if it looks, yeah, Rippaverse Comics. And you can go buy the first and second. And then I kind of tweaked that because the second shelf here was bending because of the weight of books. So yeah, I'm in the video here. I totally meant to film and say goodbye. But yeah, so yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.